What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Mike Wong here, and welcome back to the Ignition channel. Today we're going to be installing the Wing Bar Evo Thule roof rack on my hatchback WRX. Alright, so when I went on the Thule website to actually order this, it actually came in 3 different parts. Luckily Thule had like the search option to let me know what exactly I needed for my WRX. So first was this mounting kit, then was the rapid podium that will actually hold the bar, and then the actual roof rack itself. So I know I could have saved a lot of money by ordering the stock WRX roof rack from Subaru itself, but I really like the look of the Thule, and I think it looks really sharp on the car itself. Alright, so we got our boy John here, aka Man with Beard. We're going to start by putting the mounting bracket on first onto the top of the WRX before actually putting the podium on and then the wing bar itself. So within the rubber pads, you had 2 numbers, either a 96 or a 97. 96 was for the front driver's side and the rear passenger side. The 97 was for the passenger side front and the rear driver's side. Before we even put these on, we fidgeted these little metal brackets in here. They're labeled with a number 4 into the actual mounting pad itself.
So if you ever in the future you take this off, there's just these little stickers that identify what's what. So you got front left, front right, back left, back right. So you just put them on like right here, just so that you know in the future what they are. They even give you a little dot too, so they know, so you know where exactly it sits, even though on the car you know where it is, but it's just a nice little identification piece they did. Attention to detail.
Alright, so we gotta go around and pop open all 4 of these on the actual car itself. So if you ever have trouble finding them, they're literally right above each door, and they actually just snap open really easily. Just put your fingernail in there and lift, and it pops open.
Next step is to put these into the desired hole where they're supposed to be. They identify which one. There's 2 holes as you saw, so they let you know which ones they are. Basically, they're the farther hole going towards the back of the car. So we're going to do that now. This end will go into the bottom, and you just turn until it basically hits that little mark. These sleeves just go over the top of it. They literally just slide right on, and then it'll be time for these guys. So yeah, they just slide over the top. Just a little spacer, because obviously it's not going to rest. Everything a washer goes down first, and from there you just secure it on there. We'll hand tighten it for now, and then we'll go around and we'll secure everything once everything's on there. We have instructions for this part at least. So what the next step is, right, we have all the pieces here. This part slides onto the bottom. This is what connects basically to that mount that we just put on. This part, depending on what vehicle you have, obviously for us it's a Subaru WRX Hatchback, right? So the first step they tell you just to line it up, cut whatever excess you have, but these are universal, so depending on what size length your car is, it's fine. So this will be the little tricky part. You have to split these in half, which you can see right here. You can just split. Now, in the instructions it says it, but I think I'm a little bit better than the instructions. This part here is going to face up top. So where you're seeing it, you're just going to flip-flop where they are. This part is coming here. This part is coming down here. Just comes right off. Ta-da. Really easy to peel, so that's nice.
So at this point, instead of sliding the rubber all the way down the bar, which would have been a real pain, we decided to actually just snap it into place. It was actually very easy to do. All you have to do is line it up and put a little bit of pressure on it, and it'll snap right into the bar. At this point, we saw it was sticking out over the edges, so we got some scissors and decided just to cut off the excess.
Ta-da!
Alright, so after pushing the rubber parts into the actual bars, we put the feet, that's what they're called, we found out, we put the feet on both sides. And now we're going to put it on top of the car and try to measure to see where we need to lock these in at. When mounting the roof rack on top of the car for the first time, it really helps to have at least 2 people. With 2 people, it's easier to tell if it's centered or if you need to make any adjustments while it's sitting on top of the car. To make sure the wing bar was even on both sides, all we had to do was use a measuring tape and made sure it was the same length on both sides of the car. Once the first wing bar was mounted and even on top of the car, all we had to do then was snap in the end caps on both sides.
Last step, these just go on at the end. They just slide right in place, and we just got to get that lock. But other than that, that's all she wrote. That's it. Everything's all tightened up. Everything's good. They do wiggle just a bit. Like you can see it and hear it, right? But over time, I mean, depending on how often you're taking this on and off, the plastic with the friction will wear out. So you may want to invest in either new ones of these, or if they sell the locking one, just get one of those. But other than that, everything's good to go. It's tightened, and just make sure everything's tightened up before you put these on. But we did everything. Other than that, that's it.
Alright, so we got the roof rack on. It was pretty easy to do. It only took about an hour and 20 minutes to do. Really happy with the Thule product. Came out super sharp on the car. Can't complain at all about it. Next up for the WRX, we're thinking about getting some window visors for it, probably tinting the taillights back to the red, we'll see what happens, and then definitely getting a new exhaust for it very soon. We may have a few things coming up for John's Civic too, we'll see what happens, maybe his bike, who knows. But we hope you guys enjoyed the video, and remember, if you got a dream, got something you want to do, make sure you turn that key and get it started. We'll see you guys next time in the Ignition channel. Peace.